So, been listening to a bit of Silva Gunner. Might be able to tell by the difference in song choice today. Uh, so some of them really work really well. I'm not gonna lie. I know it can be jarring sometimes to hear. Oh, I gotta jump into voice. I can't talk to Punch if I don't jump into voice. That's silly of me. I think I have to fix. Same. Okay, yeah. Oh, there's a cat in my lap now. Okay. I think we have that fixed now. Okay, there's no longer a cat in my lap. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this here for 2 hours. So we're gonna jump into this. I know we were doing some more side quests. We're getting ready to be done with side. Yeah, we'll play now. I mean, I guess I'll keep showing for now. Oh, I guess I could always do that. I didn't even think about that. Worry about that later. Right now, I want to just get started with these quests. He's a third-rate player, but does he have a fourth-rate deck? Yu-Gi-Oh reference. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh in a long time, and from what I understand, I don't want to at the moment. Well, we could do that one. Prices. Oh yeah, we were about to finish this quest, weren't we? Yeah. Okay. Can't do that one yet. Nope. I guess we'll have to let Liesel in here eventually. Can't do that one yet either. We're getting closer on both of them, though. No. I'm pretty sure can't do that one. Can do the Lao heart to heart. Okay. I guess we'll do that one. At least. We can do that one. So, okay. Not yet. Not yet. Just check that one, brain. Like, literally, can't do that one yet. Alright. This might really just be a few more that we can do then. Alright, yeah, so it's like 3 in town. But how many do we have out of town is the question. I should share my screen. Right here, yeah. Yeah. I should share that, because then if I do that, when Punch joins, he'll be able to go ahead and actually see, because it's like, otherwise it'll be, stream delay. Stream delay is, you don't want stream delay. You don't want stream delay. Gotta think one step ahead of the game. Got this one. So we do have these 2. That's it currently. We'll save those for after we do the other missions in town, because I think they're all lower. Who do we have in the party again? Let's go talk to Lau real quick before we turn this quest in. Ooh, that felt good. I don't even remember what time it said to talk to Lau at.
Whoa. Friend, no?
That's right now. Alright. Active members. Let's see, who's in the party? You're almost maxed out. Like, 2 of them are almost maxed out. I guess you can just... Yeah, it may or may not finish. Let's see.
I guess this ain't so bad.
It is impressive. Right. I mean, to be fair, we're not really trying to eliminate the local wildlife. It's more so just the ones that happen to be dangerous to us. I was gonna say, I disagree with you, Lau. I can kind of understand, but at the same time, no. let's say this kind of feels like I've been reading Trigun lately. Still haven't finished it quite yet. I have to read the last 3 volumes, I believe. That sounds right. So I'll do that soon. But this kind of feels like Knife's thinking, not gonna lie. That is very Tatsu. That's true. Bye, Lau. Honestly, it's probably a good thing for us to max out Lau's relationship if my understanding about his character is correct.
Hi, Max.
Hey, Punch, how are you doing?
Hanging in there.
I get that long week, or?
Long continuum of existence.
Ah, I understand. I get that. I understand all too well. Oh. I was gonna say something else, and I don't remember what else I was gonna say.
It's all good.
Yeah, I do have shared screen up, so you won't be delayed, if that helps any.
Yep, I'm watching.
Okay, okay. I just figured I'd let you know, that way it's like, yeah, that way it's not delayed, so... Yeah, we just finished the Corwin Bates mission. I don't... with the robot thing, can't remember... It's been like a week and a half since I last played, unfortunately, so it's like I can't remember all... I can remember the bits and pieces.
Yes, I totally remember that.
Yeah. Frontier Spirit, yeah, that's the quest name. I don't know if that helps any.
Not really.
Yeah, I was gonna say... Oh, Black Scale, there we go. Black Scale might help more.
Oh, like the first one?
I think so, yeah.
I presume you have a machine at this point.
I do have... So maybe it's the second one at this point. Yeah, good point.
I mean, it... Oh, right, okay. The... singular, the Black Skull.
Yeah. Listen, I'm just glad they didn't call it Blackface this time. Good on them.
I don't know, I miss Xenoblade 1 jokes.
I do too, but it's probably a good thing we don't have Blackface anymore. Just...
I mean, okay, if there's any nationality in the world that can get away with this, it's Japan.
I mean, that I can't deny that. That is true. And they have, multiple times.
And they're gonna keep doing it.
That's true. Like, we have the All Pass. Deal with it. I think I have like 3 more quests, and then we can finally do Chapter 7. So I'm just... No, it's like 5 more quests. So hopefully they don't take too long. So, go ahead, sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say something about work, so you can go first.
Oh, well, I was gonna ask if whether or not you have actually gotten to the old end of this game.
No, this is the far...
Any-
Let's say, as of the moment, this is now the farthest I've gotten with the game.
Okay.
I think last time I got to Chapter 5, that was on the Wii U version. And I meant to keep playing. Then, as much as I love my Wii U, boy, is it...
Your Wii U also break?
No, so apparently that is a thing that can happen if you leave it unplugged. Mine is still plugged in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but there's apparently some kind of issue with the battery or something, so it's like, yeah, I guess it's always plugged in now. But yeah, it's like that.
Break if you don't have it plugged in.
Yeah, that's my understanding.
Okay, because mine broke because it was always plugged in, and I had an external hard drive, and that's the only way I could run this game.
Interesting, because I also have an external hard drive. I don't know then.
Well, so do you have the disc for this game, or?
I do have the disc for this game, yes.
Okay, so that's the difference. Is I had an entirely digital version of it. And
Okay.
that had to be hosted entirely on the external, and the external will, given that it is, the Wii U is idling over a long period of time,
Right.
it keeps the drive spinning, so the drive eventually just breaks down as they tend
Oh.
to do.
Yeah, that makes sense then. I hadn't thought about that, but
It's not great.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, understandably so. Yeah, because it's like, I've been wanting to get to this for a while, and then I have so many games that I lose track, honestly, and then it's like, if I stop one, that's why I really like streaming them, because then it's like, okay, I actually have it started, now I need to finish it.
I mean, that's why I was going through, like, PS2 games for a long period of time.
And I'll probably start, now that I have a way to rip Genesis, NES, Famicom, so basically if it's not a disc, I can rip it now. I'll probably start doing the same, honestly.
Nice.
Yeah. And that means I can finally play Sweet Home legally. I'm pretty excited about that.
You play what now?
Sweet Home, it was a old Famicom RPG that was horror. It set a lot of the ground for the Resident Evil series, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just never came out here because it was... Sweet Home is based off of a Japanese movie that never came out stateside, so it's like, why would we release that overseas? And it's like, you know what? Fair. Okay, fine, Capcom. I can agree with that. Doesn't mean I like it, but speaking of things that I don't like, not related to Capcom, did you see what the rumored final roster is for the new Sonic Racing game?
No, because I live in a cave, and
I mean, to be fair, I'm trying to get as little money as possible aside from Skies Arcadia stuff, so I get it. Oh, you've seen some of the sweet playthrough of Sweet Home Interceptor. I find it a very interesting game, Interceptor. And hi and good night. Thank you for being here, Interceptor. But basic.
Strange. Sorry, I just threw Sweet Home into the search bar, and all I got was the 2020 South Korea television series.
I wonder if it's based off that. It absolutely could be. Like, Japan and Korea.
Based on the Naver webtoon of the same name.
All right, probably not then.
So yeah, probably not.
And also Korea, I'm expecting like a Korean drama. Probably not much horror there.
I mean, it says it's apocalyptic horror.
Oh, I don't know, maybe then. But yeah, basically, there was some leaked box art for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, and they haven't confirmed Vice yet. But Mega Man, they have Mega Man, so it's like, you dirty boys. Apparently, I'm buying it just for my blue robot. Admittedly, at this point, it really should be called Nickelodeon and All-Stars Racing, because the sheer amount of Nickelodeon characters they have there is insane.
Hi.
Right, we look at the horror film of the same name. That's
Fair.
that's a movie poster. If ever I've seen one.
Yeah. I think that maybe the Famicom version of Sweet Home might be the most gory Famicom game. I'm not sure. You get to watch a guy melt in it, though, so...
Neat.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I think for all of our modern advancements in gore and spectacle, I honestly think a lot of the older, like MS-DOS point-and-click adventure games are worse. Like, actually inspire much more terror.
Yeah. And I'd agree with that, because they had... And we've had a similar conversation before. They had to go ahead and deal with constraints, and then by that, the player had to deal with constraints too. And by those constraints, they actually made it so that you didn't have as much control of your character as, we're used to now. And then they actually had to go ahead and really try to, not just the graphics, but like the noises and just the setting, really try to make it scary, because it's like... I agree with you. There's the H.R. Geiger MS-DOS game that I've never played, but it's
I mean, there are enough images I've seen of it where it's like, I'm just gonna stay over here.
Yeah. Darkseid, that's what. Yeah, it's like, I'm good, thanks. It's kind of the same with I Have No Mouth But Must Scream. I own I Have No Mouth But Must Scream. I was like, boy, I don't know if I actually want to play it.
I still have a nose. I'd find a way.
Yeah. But yeah, and it's like, yeah.
I don't know. The idea of any horror film as a linear sequence of events does not seem to me to be a useful setting for a game.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like,
I think it does, yeah.
Okay.
If I'm getting what you're laying down correctly, it's like, yeah.
I don't. This is a disconnect on my part where I don't understand the novelty of frightening yourself. So, like, the entire genre is completely lost on me.
And I can understand that, because it's... For the most part, I'm the same there as well. Because, like, I don't really like being frightened either. I guess I have some exceptions, like... I do really like Parasite Eve, but that's really light horror.
I mean... This one secret will make you the envy of gunsmiths all over the world.
Yeah, basically, it's like, yeah, you just craft them together and you'll be good, baby.
You put gun on top of other gun and hit with hammer until one gun.
Exactly, and it's like, oh, if they had two different firing attributes, you gotta choose which one. And that doesn't make any sense, but go nuts. They're going from a single fire to a semi-automatic. Admittedly, for that, I did appreciate that for Parasite Eve, that the more shots the gun had, the less damage it did, which I could see due to, like, being less accurate, because, the more you line up your shot, yeah.
To a certain extent, yeah.
Yeah, which I can appreciate. Do we got xenophobes? Okay, let me rephrase. Oh, actually, that was a conversation I want to have with you as well. Does the Buddhist become less of a xenophobe?
Yeah, I mean, there's a good amount of
growth. Okay.
Well, for any one of the characters, there's a good amount of growth as you go through their heart to heart isn't the right word, but yeah, just any of their specific storylines.
And that makes sense. I was just curious, because as the moment, it's like, and I'm sure he'll get better. As the moment, it's like...
I mean, he gets better. He's not cured of it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I don't, and I think that's more reasonable. Well, we'll see. I probably think that's more reasonable. Because
it's more realistic.
That's what, yeah. Because it's like, nobody's going to go ahead and just drop it at the, drop of a hat. It's like, okay, I can respect what they're trying to do here. That's fair.
It's a little too cheesy to be like, oh, the power of friendship has cured my racism.
Exactly. No, we saved that for Kingdom Hearts.
Is that a real plot line in Kingdom Hearts?
I could see it being one.
That's okay. Sure.
Like, listen, especially with Xehanort. Listen, I no longer love the darkness because I'm no longer racist. All right, good on you, Xehanort. Good job.
Honestly, I can actually hear the argument, like the villain monologue of like, I may be into darkness, but at least I'm not racist. Just, completely gaslighting the protagonists.
I mean, you say that, and now you're making me think of when the Joker met the Red Skull. That's a literal thing that happened. Because I think the Joker said something like, "I may be crazy, but I'm not a racist," to the Red Skull. It's like, whoa. I mean, all right, fair enough, I guess, Joker. It's yeah. It's just funny, and this is like back when it was the 80s or 90s, so it wasn't like today's landscape, which changes it drastically, at least in my opinion.
How's this? Here comes time to buckle down. Big guy's getting weak. This attack from a distance.
But just kind of funny.
Stay calm.
For the record, I applaud your choice of the Amdusius.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I like big, and you know me, I like big. I mean, Rico's my favorite from Xenogears. This is probably the closest I can get to that.
It's just sad that there's no, like, you can't pile drive other mechs.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
That's always been my only critique of their system, which is broken by design because it has to be. Is that there is no, like, hand-to-hand / grappler combat options.
Yeah.
Which, you know, for a system that's already designed to be broken intentionally, why not go all the way?
I mean, yeah.
But then on the other side of that, you get people who would just dive super hard into the G Gundam build.
Yeah.
Which I would respect, but would be absurd.
Yeah, right. No, I understand. Listen, but no, as you said, it's crazy. Like, I haven't even seen most of what you can do with this game yet, but from what I've had hinted at me, it's like, it's kind of crazy just the sheer amount of customability that you have with this game, truth be told. I think aside from super bosses, you can basically make it so the scales one tap everything, don't they?
Not everything.
Okay.
With the exception of, yeah, as you said, I think there are 6 super bosses that you're still gonna have a heck of a time with, but pretty much everything else you can mow down within 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And that's the level of power I was able to get to at the end of my last run, which...
Nice. I mean, if I'm in a giant mech, that's the power that I want, admittedly.
Right? Like, why else drive one?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, no, I just want to fire all the missiles and just blast everything. I agree with that entirely. I still can't hit the ski up, can I?
Oh, you're looking for the one...
Yeah, yeah, I was hoping I could... I'm pretty sure you've told me this one's flight specifically, but I was, yeah, so I was hoping otherwise. So, for work on Wednesday, we had to replace 3 GPU trays, which isn't a lot. But come Thursday, we find out we accidentally put one of the trays in the wrong system, but that took us the entire day to figure that out because it should not have gone into that system in the first place. And it just... Oh. Yeah. It just, as you can imagine, you know, part in wrong system just made it an issue entirely, but it's not like it was done on purpose, it's just... That was a headache I could have done without, I guess. Because... we are, without getting into too many details, we are soon getting a bunch more of these systems in. So they sent me over to a site that has a few of them. We don't have many of them near us currently. But we're getting them in, and they are a lot more of a pain. But I think that's mainly just due to newness and people not knowing how to, you know, identify their flaws yet, so... But long story short, we put a tray where it didn't belong, and then that just, as you can imagine, since once we figured out the other two had the right trays, and it's like, well, where'd the third one go? It could have been a lot worse, though. We were worrying for a second, though, that they put it into a system that had no ticket, which if we had no ticket on it, that is a breach of contract, is my understanding. So like, oh, good.
I mean, yeah, then you don't really have a trail to figure out where you put the piece in the first place.
Exactly, exactly. So like, oh, what? How'd this happen? And once again, I don't blame anybody. It's just it's just frustrating because it's like I couldn't do much for that because it's like I think, and I could be wrong. We can't have trays in where the servers are themselves, and I think it's like a half-mile walk there, and another half-mile walk back with each tray.
Nice.
So yeah, so I was bringing the trays in and out. That way we could get it done in time. So obviously I could help with the tray replacement, but it's just like, man, this. If it wasn't a half-mile walk, it really would not be that bad. Oh, okay.
What's up?
I think we made a no doubt joke. Or a Gwen Stefani joke. I just realized that.
Oh, I see it, yeah.
Yeah, it took me a second, and I'm fine with that. It's just, listen, I was not expecting it at the moment.
To be fair, you know, again, like the localization of this game back when it came out, which is what you're dealing with here. So that's
Right.
why you weren't expecting it, because it's a dated reference, but
It really wouldn't have been dated then, though. It really would it have. Not as dated, I guess. Alright, I have to look up when Hollow Back.
2015?
Yeah, so when did Hollow Back Girl come out? I'm pretty sure that was 2005. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't actually want to know.
It was 2004. I was close.
Okay, well, you know, Japan. What's that old saying about Japan being like 10 years culturally behind the rest of the world?
Yeah, or yeah.
Oh well, behind us specifically.
Yeah, right. Whereas it's like if we were looking at Japanese culture, we'd be behind them. So it's like, yeah, I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it. I like Gwen Stefani. I like big surprise. I like her band, No Doubt. I like ska. What a surprise that is.
I don't even know who that is.
Fair enough. You know, that works.
It amuses my wife to no end. Because
yeah.
It's like I have all of this. Not antiquated isn't the right word, but it's like it's technical knowledge. I have a lot of technical knowledge and mechanical knowledge, and then you make a reference to some famous person of the past, I don't know, 20 years.
Right.
And it's like, yeah, I don't know who that is. Can't help.
Admittedly, unless I like them, I'm kind of similar to you because it's like.
Finally, some real...
Yep. No, I don't know who that is either, so I get exactly where you're coming from.
It's probably because I didn't watch a lot of TV growing up.
Yeah, I had access to like PBS, and that was about it growing up because we didn't have cable. So.
Oh, so you also had a TV with like just 8 buttons on it?
Yep. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of miss that TV actually.
I mean, I would miss that TV if I wasn't, you know, one of the remotes for it.
Understandably so, yeah. Admittedly, eventually we got a bigger TV, but I definitely do remember... I think it was a Magnavox that we got at the time, and my wife got rid of it, and I'm not upset with her, but I would have liked to keep it, because it is pretty useful for, like, or maybe my mom got rid of it. Basically for, like, NES games and stuff, so it would have been nice to keep it for that.
Oh, sure. It has component input.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Especially for, like, some... Apparently, and I've never seen this, because I have never played, I'm almost positive I never played a Mega Man game on component. But, supposedly for Mega Man 2, the trees looked like they were actually shaking on component, and they just don't do that now for newer televisions, which is unfortunate.
Correct, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I know that for a fact. They did look like they were shaking.
Oh man, now it's like I just feel so bad about that because like I don't get to see that.
I mean, the resolution wasn't great.
I mean that is true. But it is interesting to see how they used the hardware at the time so as to bring out the maximum that they could.
True.
Now, another thing that I had with work today, this wasn't any of my coworkers. I had to go to a different site today because we don't have enough people currently, which is fine. But the people there are apparently very loud, and I got to hear them talking about old people in retirement homes doing the hanky-panky. I was like, yeah, that's not something I want to hear at work at all. So that's great, thanks. Then they were also talking about how they get so many STDs from that. It's like, I don't need to hear that.
What crap? Looks like they
You know,
saw
I don't.
Open fire. Got him inside.
What's the takeaway here? Old people are bored?
Arcing home.
I mean, basically,
Bored and lonely? Like, okay,
bored,
we knew
lonely,
this.
don't have much else to do. Yeah.
Rising flame.
I mean, I guess that goes into bored.
Myopic scream.
But yeah, you're not wrong. It's just like, why are we talking about this at work of all places? I didn't need that.
Dinner is served. Pathetic. You're just nuts to brush off my shoulder.
You know what's one of the things that I really feel is a little underappreciated about the
What?
Xenoblade franchise generally?
Myopic scream.
What's that?
And this goes all the way back to Gears, because
Uh-huh.
it's something that a lot of people hated about Gears.
Arcing home.
And it's the integration of platforming into a JRPG.
Come on. Decoy
But in this
So-
game, it's so good.
It is.
Packet range.
And I think it works for Xenogears. I don't hate it. What was...
Well, there are some sections that are
There is some
that
sections that are rough.
swing
You're just nuts to brush off my shoulder.
in the tower.
I was gonna say Babel? Yeah, yeah.
This one's got your name
You
on
and I
it.
were thinking the exact same thing.
Well, it's the real sticking point. Like, everybody gets to the Tower of Babel and they're like, "Oh my gosh, the game's been amazing up to this point," and
Mhm.
now the game won't let me progress because of arbitrary nonsense.
Yeah, and I can understand somebody being frustrated. Like, I appreciate the idea. I just wish it could have been implemented a little bit better. But it's like, you know, for everything that Xenogears had going against it, I think I'll give it a pass.
Here they come. Use melee
But I definitely get it, because it's like, yeah, that would have been nice to not have had to deal with that.
This one's got your name on it. Now, myopic scream. Come on, some gunfire.
So I know you don't watch, and you haven't watched in a while, One Piece.
No.
But I was gonna say, especially the English version, but you are familiar with one of the English voice actors for One Piece from Xenoblade Chronicles X, actually.
Decoy round.
Like, go on.
Douglas here voices Frankie.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think you mentioned that while.
I could see that, so it is. Sometimes you can really hear it, like when he says "phenomena," which I'm sure. I mean, you know, yeah. Douglas likes to say that a lot.
Decoy round.
Were you talking about like the English voice actor?
Yeah.
You need a good
Oh.
teacher.
Okay, but like,
Thanks, but
did
I
the
think
dub
I'd sleep right through one of your
catch
lectures.
up again at some point?
It's closer now. They're up to Wano currently.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, yeah. Like, let me see where the English dub is. They might be on New Egg Island.
I'll be honest, I have never watched an entire episode of One Piece dubbed.
That's primarily how we watch it. Let's see. Funimation having
So, like, hearing the Japanese voice actor for Frankie and then, like, pairing that to Doug is just really funny to me.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I can understand. Yeah, because I was gonna say the Japanese voice actor for Frankie was great too. They just replaced Frankie because he got too old. Frankie's voice actor got too old.
Yeah, understandable.
I was gonna say it's been going on for 25 years. I don't blame them. So yeah, actually, it looks like the dub actually caught up in March for a little bit, which is crazy to think about, honestly. Because like, man, you know, that almost never happens for 1,000+ anime.
Yeah. So what's really funny is because we were talking about Gears, I looked up the Wikipedia article and went, you know, I could probably read that. And I'm scrolling down and scrolling down. It's like, man, this would be like a 40-minute video. I'm not about that right now.
You could make it a two-part.
That's true, but I don't know where I would break off in the middle.
Yeah, that was my main thinking too, because it's like it'd be really hard to choose, honestly. Maybe after development. I mean, it depends how long development is for the article.
Actually, I think I'd have to get through story and then break after story and then start on like development and read through that.
That's fair. I can never remember where they have it for Wikipedia, if it's development first or story first.
They actually have a section for legacy, which is interesting.
What legacy? I hate to say it.
Well, so it's the speculation of the sequel being released, and so they go into the whole there was a sequel in planning, and then it getting canceled for Final Fantasy Spirits Within. Thanks, Square.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that makes me sad.
That actually makes me unhappy every time I reread it.
Understandable.
I remind myself that it exists.
Oh yeah, because it's man, Spirits Within really did a lot of numbers to Square, didn't it? Ugh. The worst one is we lost our sequel.
Loss for them, wasn't it?
I can't imagine it wasn't. There you go. There's your next article you could read. Spirits Within.
I don't want to read that one. That's almost just as long.
Oh, you're right. All right, never mind. That one's pretty long. Oh, I forgot about the Maxim ad for Spirits. You know, I should probably stop looking.
I just want to see what the reception was.
Oh, they did not make their money back. I can tell you that. All right. I'm just looking at that, because typically the budget only covers the movie itself. Right. You typically, I think, want to double it in order to make what actually was spent for advertising. They did not even make a third back.
Wait, so they spent how much to make it?
Should have been about 280 million. Right around there.
Ugh.
Yeah, yeah.
And so they only grossed 85.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's pretty bad.
That is pretty bad. I remember watching Spirits Within growing up and thinking it was a pretty decent movie, but that was... Gosh, I think I was like 12 at the time. I don't think I even touched Final Fantasy that much outside of like maybe Crystal Chronicles, and that's a big maybe.
So I'm trying to remember what year was this? So I imagine it went like straight to video, but
no, it came out in theaters. That's the crazy part.
Oh sure, but so it was 2001. So I think I saw this in like 2002, 2003.
Yeah,
and you know it's one of the things you rent from Blockbuster.
Right.
And I remember watching this with my family, and all I could think is, where is the fantasy? Where is
the fantasy is a good question. It's not here. We lost it.
This was just depressing.
Yeah. Like, you had the beats for everything, or not, you had some of the beats. But it's also like, you didn't have nearly enough of them for it to be Final Fantasy. And as you... How long was it between this and Final Fantasy VII? I can't remember at the moment.
7 would have been 97, I think, but I
Okay.
could be wrong. I'll check it.
Okay.
As for Blade,
Because the only reason why I was thinking why Spirits Within might have been so sad.
Yeah, 7 was 97.
Okay. If it was closer to Final Fantasy VII, my only reason thinking for why 7 was so sad, Sakaguchi was still sad his mom died, which, you know, I can't blame the man if that had been the case. But no, it'd been 4 years at that point, so it's like, I don't think that's the case.
I mean, they also had 8 in between there at 99.
Yeah.
So, like,
I can't make
granted,
any
8
excuse.
was a thing, but
8, yeah, I was gonna say 8 is basically you either love it or hate it, yeah?
I don't know. Like, I mean, Interceptor and I went through this whole thing when we played through the game, where as a kid, as a young adult playing that game, I couldn't really invest a whole lot of time into it because the main character was more or less me.
Yeah, that does make it really hard.
It's like, why am
yeah.
I the only competent individual in the entire flipping world?
Yeah. That is a good and fair question.
So it forces you to ask some really uncomfortable questions of yourself while you're playing the game, and I just, you know, that time I was like, I don't have time for this.
Right. Which makes sense, yeah. Now it might be interesting to go back and revisit, but at the same...
Yeah, and it was. It's the end of it still plays out like a, well, actually most of it still plays out like a fever dream, but that's the mark of a good JRPG. So
yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. I don't think I'm ready for Telethia yet.
which Telethia?
I don't know, honestly. Telethia Stem Cell, I put it in there for, like, better weapons for later, so it's like, I have it tracked, but I haven't touched them quite yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that the world boss, or?
I don't think so. Here, 1 second. No, I don't think so. So I guess there's a well, actually, the Stem Cell might be the world boss, yeah. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, I think the stem cell is part of the level 30 world boss, which, like, you can't actually beat because it has X number of health bars in
Right.
the hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, as I say, you gotta go ahead and do that with the bunch of other people, right?
Well, you don't have to do that
Kind
with
of.
other people, but it's like the health pool total is global. So, like, anybody fights it and they knock off a bunch of health bars, that reflects the global total.
Okay.
So, like, you can get some pieces off of him just based on fighting him and breaking his parts, and then I guess you could just leave once you've broken the parts. But
Yeah.
I think a lot of people do kind of do that, but I always stuck it
gotta
out just to
get it.
see how many health bars I could deplete.
Yeah, and that makes sense. Sorry, I showed up for a heart-to-heart, and literally within the second I showed up, oh yeah, time change. Like, oh, cool.
Oh, I hate
All right.
that.
Yeah, right? Like, alright, fine. I'll change it back. At the very least, with Chronicles X, we don't have to go off to, you know, like, somewhere else on the map to change the times. Like, I appreciate that, thank you.
There's a flavor of, like, time travel inconvenience that this whole system just brings to mind.
Yeah.
Of, like, you know, just missed them. And so you rewind time to a little earlier in the day, and then you kick them over the railing and then rewind time again, and then have your conversation.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even realize that his art was called the Matchmaker. So it's like I'm not always the best about picking up on. Okay, it's not really subtle. Clues sometimes, but are they actually trying to set them up or not? Admittedly, at the same time, do I really care because it's digital characters? All right, I care a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Some of these characters are pretty great.
They are. Like, I do like Irina and, the guy I was just talking to. Yeah, him. I'm bad with...
I didn't see which one you were just talking to.
I'm bad with names. Irina's partner, I guess you could say.
Oh, Gwen.
Yeah. It's like, I like Irina and Gwen. I think they're cute. I don't really have a big opinion on Diesel at the moment, admittedly, but...
Diesel?
Like, it Liesel, but I'm calling her Diesel.
Oh.
Hello.
That's just on me, because
Right,
it's like...
the new lady.
The new lady, yeah, that looked like she had a pumpkin head when you found her.
I have words for her character design.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan either. Oh, I don't have my dog, do I? I have a cat, don't I? Oh, never mind, hold on. That makes sense. You know, you kind of forget what they look like when they've been, slapped in armor. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's funny that you don't do anything to, like, hide the armor.
Yeah, I like just having the armor. It's like, you know...
No, I understand.
Yeah.
I respect it. But I'm so used to these characters. Granted, if I didn't like any of the characters, then I would absolutely stick a helmet on them and be like, I don't ever want to see your face again.
That's fair. And I do like most of these characters, but it's like, they're fighting a war. Listen, they don't get to look like a Japanese street punk. I'm the only one that gets to look like a Japanese street punk.
Yeah, I wasn't going to ask about your whole Yakuza cosplay.
I more so think Shaman King, admittedly, with, what's his face? I can't remember his name at the moment, so...
That's fair.
Yeah. Shaman King's one I should rewatch. It's been a while for that one, too. Kind of worried it won't be as good as I remember. Oh, Bose, I just said I didn't want it.
Anime.
What
Sorry,
was that? Oh, I was just saying, Bose, I said no because I don't want it here, that's all.
Oh. Yeah, I looked up Shaman King just to refresh my memory, and it's like, yeah, I think I've seen like an episode of that.
Yeah, it's been so long for me because I think the longest time, for whatever reason, the version of Shaman King I'm used to, the only one that was easily available was the Spanish one. It's like, but I didn't grow up with that one.
That's a genre tag I don't normally see. Which is, it's considered supernatural fiction. Which is a subgenre of speculative fiction that is centered on supernatural themes, often contradicting naturalist assumptions of the real world.
Yeah, can't think of many others that do that either. It's the only one. Hey, Kakarus, how you doing?
Well, so it's listing in the broadest definition like weird fiction, horror fiction, vampire literature, ghost story, and fantasy. So like the first 4 out of that 5, I don't do anything with. So
right. Admittedly, now I'm wondering if shoot, 1 second. While I catch my brain up because I'm apparently. I wonder if JoJo's Bizarre Adventure would hit that list because it's like that sounds like a lot of. I know you don't care for JoJo's, but it's just like, I'm unsure now.
now I'm looking it up, and it is in fact under the genre of it's adventure primarily, and then supernatural. So it's in there.
That's what I was thinking because like you kind of, as much as I do like JoJo's, I stopped before. I didn't really like it once we got to the Mafia part, but the thing that really turned me off from JoJo's in later sections, I don't know if you know this. 1 second, I'm gonna read Kakaros's thing. So I'll be making dinner run in a sec, but did you just prove Twilight? is science fiction. I don't think we intentionally proved Twilight is science fiction.
Absolutely not.
Denied.
It is a subgenre of fiction.
Yeah. The less we prove about Twilight, honestly, K-Girls, the better. 'Cause then we have to talk about 50 Shades of Grey, unfortunately.
We don't have to talk about anything.
It's true. I don't want to talk about 50 Shades of Grey. But the main reason I don't like JoJo's...
I can't talk about things I haven't read, so...
Fair. I read Wikipedia's too much. The main reason I don't like JoJo's in later sections is because eventually they do a universe change, and in that universe, in order to get your powers, you have to touch the bones of Jesus, which kind of makes it a little... Yeah, which kind of makes it a little contradictory to, you know, the whole religion we have. It's like, that kind of proves Mormonism there, JoJo's. What's going on with that? So just kind of weird. It's like, alright, I'm just gonna pretend this alternate universe doesn't exist.
I mean, like, given that he was assumed into heaven, the holy, you can't do that.
Exactly. That's the whole problem where it arises from. But it's like, unless you're Mormon, then it's like, oh yeah, Mormons love this.
Oh, well.
Because Mormons think that remember, you have to, Mormons think that somebody else died on the cross for him. Very similarly to,
I hadn't heard that part. Like,
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's correct. It's been a while. But then obviously that's why Mormons will go ahead and dig up a lot of America trying to find proof that Jesus came to America. So I might be...
if there's someone digging a hole in my front yard, I should just assume they're Mormon.
Maybe. If there's no previous warning that they're doing it. Maybe.
Okay.
That would be kind of funny to see now, though. It's like, what you digging for? Jesus.
Okay. I hope you find him.
Oh, right. ZR is to compare. I always forget the compare button. I don't think I've used L at all, as I think we're learning here.
That's okay. His default clothing, which is, you know, like an all-in-one deal, it gets him quite a lot of mileage.
Oh, does it really? Okay.
Yeah. Like, what level are you at now?
30. Oh, I just hit... oh, okay.
Okay.
Almost to
34,
35.
so.
Yeah.
All right, that is about the point that you'd want to be replacing it is at 35, because
That
at
makes
25, it's not that big of a difference.
Right. Maybe I'll come... You know... Oh.
But he's not wearing anything on his head, so...
That's fair. So that would make a big difference. I'll wait until he's 35 and then just redecorate the whole party, I guess, because it's like... Because I just hit 35 and I didn't realize that. It's like, I'll have to buy my self-armors. I'll do that off-stream. So it's like... Because, you know, you have to go ahead and redo the entire party. It's like, it's just kind of boring to watch somebody do that.
You know, if you need the numbers, then you can do the menu foo.
That's true. But, worst comes to worst, I'll just jump into a giant mech and get the numbers that way.
That's a good point. That is often how I tend to do that, so...
It works really well.
Man, these missions blow chunks. This planet must have more to it than picking flowers and collecting junk. You got any inside tips on something with a bit
Said
more
the
kick?
reclaimer.
Yeah, I mean, good point. I guess we've got something to blow your mind.
I'm jealous, Pard. You get all the fun. Who's a guy got a bribe around here to get a piece of that action?
Probably Vanguard's new voice actor.
Let's
That's
say
who.
you and me go sniff around the city for
By the way,
leads.
I have heard his new voice actor now, by the way.
Juicy rumors.
That is very jarring. Vanguard or Mustache? I can't remember his name.
Oh, Vandam.
Vandam, thank you, yeah.
When I was
That
in
is,
the military back on Earth,
very
Jean-Claude
jarring.
Van Damme, that's how I remember it.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. I mean, that works, yeah.
Would even sneak off base and moonlight as bouncers at
I'm sure he did his
bars.
best for the voice replacement, but
Yeah, I mean, he just has a different voice. They pick somebody who sounds
nothing like him.
All right, Bart,
very
let's do
little
this.
like the original
City's our
voice
oyster,
actor.
baby.
Yeah.
We'll meet at the
So, like,
Sunshine
he did what he
Cafe
could,
once you
but-
scrounge up a
Yeah.
solid lead.
And that's not obviously his fault. It's just like, whoa, that's a bit of whiplash there.
And I also feel like the lines that they added don't gel especially well with his existing voice lines anyway. So it's, you get like the tone shift and then also the content shift that
Which that makes sense, yeah.
really doesn't do him any favors.
Yeah. I would agree with both those statements. Oh, I'm blind. I'd agree with both those statements because it just, yeah, doesn't feel like Jean-Claude Van Damme.
And it's unfortunate because I felt like he was a really well-developed character.
I do too. Even though he is more of a side character, I really liked him. He did feel kind of like that gruff army sergeant, but you knew that he cared at the same time. It was like, I appreciated him being here.
That's kind of the phrasing of it, of like he has the they turned him into the mentor figure of every Fire Emblem game.
Yeah, I guess that's yeah.
Of like, so starting off like I'm super buff and
Serious?
a big tough guy, and I'm gonna show you the ropes, and then by the end of the game it's just like, hey, remember me? I'm kind of important.
Right? Yeah. I do things, right? Yeah. They man, they really did turn him into that, and that makes me sad.
Serious?
Yeah.
Listen.
Huh. Wreckage from the White Whale in Oblivia, huh? I don't think any reclaimers have been out that way yet. Could be the mother lode. Put every discovery up until now to shame. I'm sold, Pard. Sold hard.
Why'd you make it weird, Yelv? All right, that's your whole character.
I was like, that's just kind of who he is.
Nothing
Yeah.
and nobody. Next stop, Oblivia. Let's go find us some ship guts.
Does a ship have? I'm not gonna question it actually. Probably for the best. Oh, we got another heart to heart. We got another heart to heart with Bo's faster than I was expecting. Which is fine, but it's like I'm just trying to get them all maxed out because it's like I know that you lose at least one party member eventually. Is that my understanding?
It's just the one.
Okay. That's not too bad then, at the very least.
No.
I'm kind of surprised for the definitive edition they didn't find a way to bring him back somehow, honestly. Pardon me. The one. I know who it is, but for those that...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Open fire! Follow me! Last long against this. Of course! Allow us! Foes come to break against me. Trash talk! Here we go!
Where do I put it?
One shot to end this. Here we go. Right, this
Oh, I'm wondering if I replaced one of my skills I really liked. But I don't think I did. Hold on one second, I gotta find it. Oh,
I mean,
never
these are
mind.
the weapons of your skull, but
No one can
Right, yeah. You're right. I really like... Unsurprisingly, I really like backslash equivalent, so...
Try this on for size.
oh, okay.
Yeah. It seems to do decent damage, so...
Mindstorm! Look at that. I look like a charm. Shooting star! You want to play with the big boys? Yeah. Appendage destroyed. Attack.
And I will say, it does make sense, but it amuses me how, if there's an enemy above you, you just kind of get on your back and start shooting at them that way.
Try this on for size. I'll give us an edge by debuffing them. We won't last long against this. One shot to end this. I'll play it smart and buff up. Take you all on. You want to play with the big boys? Be at peace.
Oh, I forgot I didn't give Elle a mech yet. He's fine. Or Scout. He's okay. He'll live.
Yeah, I mean, on foot he gets a 20% boost to defense for every scale on the field. So
That's true. That's true. Yeah, good point. I can always go ahead and fix them later too. So, as we were saying earlier, menus are just kind of boring. So, oh, I don't think I want to fight that level 60. I have a hunch.
I don't remember him being up there.
You see that?
I wonder if it's a time of day thing or a weather condition. That's what I meant.
Yeah, it could be.
Rest in peace. It seems the sleeping dogs have moved and land ahead. Right, this on the side.
Just beating up on random wildlife.
Yes.
I have a bad habit of doing that, honestly.
I mean, I'm not arguing.
Here we go.
I also kind of forget sometimes whether they're going to attack or not. So it's just like, all right, I'm just gonna get them out of the way so I don't have to worry about this.
There.
Target destroyed.
Easy.
Gunfight.
Well then, that was passable.
Great. More of those things crawling on our wreckage. What do you figure their kind even makes of the old ship, huh?
There's your character reminds me of. I think it's Sting, actually.
Like the singer?
Yeah.
Let's look him up real quickly. I don't remember the last time I've thought of Sting.
Well, so like the context I have for that is from like the old Dune movie.
Oh man.
Because he played a villain in that.
Alright, hold on. Sting. Musician. Dune. I can see it a little bit, honestly. Like, I actually can.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it wasn't intentional, but it's like, you know, I forgot he was even here, honestly. I need to rewatch the Dune movie.
What, like the old one?
Yeah.
It's a
It
good
has
time.
it has cheese, but I like cheese, honestly. There's nothing wrong with that.
All right, let's get over there
They
and make
cast
with the
Gurney
blasting.
Halleck as Patrick Stewart.
True. It did.
It seems the sleeping dogs have risen.
I forgot how goofy Elle is sometimes, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Attack at range.
But I'm kind of glad he's here. He's not like the overly goofy. He's like, all right, you're just enough. That's fine.
One shot to end. See ya. Get out of here.
See how I stack up the head.
He's not a no pawn. I'll give him that.
There are so many in this game already.
There are.
Try this on.
I will not
But at least he's not as bad as Xenoblade Chronicles 2's no pawn, so I'll give him some credit.
You know, there's really only one that's that bad in 2.
That's true, but he really brings it down for the rest of them.
He's there for the entire game, so...
Yeah, and that's, yeah.
What the?
It's like, I know that when you were playing 3, we were saying, oh, the no pawns in 3 are actually kind of good. It's like, wow.
I knew it.
I mean, they're good because you don't have to play one.
That's true, and and one of them actually doesn't sound like a no pawn.
Somewhere. He's here. I knew it. He's out there. He's alive.
Who's alive?
Oh, right. Guess I still ain't told you yet. Well, I guess I can trust you. But it's about my best friend, so just keep it between us, yeah?
You know, I'll offer that if you want to wait. I do like Yelp. He's a goofball, but...
No, I want to tell you. Besides, it involves you now. Me and my buddy went to school together. We enlisted together. Hell, we were even born in the same hospital. We'd been partners from day one. Till we came here to Mira, anyway. The day the whale fell, he was back evacuating the other crew when all of a sudden there was this explosion. Typical, really. He was always helping some poor sap out. That's why he's stuck with a jerk like me. Still, I couldn't stop thinking he was out there somewhere. So I started searching all the whale wreckage, trying to find a trace. And here it is. His left arm.
Yeah, he probably doesn't need that.
Crazy.
No, not at all.
He even gave his Mimiosome the same cross-shaped scar he had. I never really fit in, so he was
Honestly,
looking out for me.
At
It was
least
the golden
they can
child
replace
back
that
in high
arm for
school.
the Mimosome, so
He
it's like,
never
I don't
ditched me
know
once.
where he
Out
would
in
have
the
gone from
field,
here, though.
We were always watching
That's the main
each other's
thought I
backs.
have.
Out to sea.
He was smart
Yeah.
as they came, except when it came to risking his
You know,
neck
he
for
saw a
someone
walrus
else.
and decided he wanted to become a man
Best partner a guy
of
could
the
want.
sea.
I don't care what anyone says. I'm gonna find him. The whole reason I joined the Reclaimers was to get first crack at the wreckage, and I'll do whatever else I have to. So, that kind of dragged on, huh? Guess I can't help thinking about him when I see you. Can't help talking either. Nah, nothing like that. You and him don't really square up in the old face department. Fact is, when I look at you, I don't see it. But then I forget for a second.
I kind of
It's like
wonder
he's
if
right
you
here
did
with
go
me.
ahead and base your character off of him, if he'd still
I
say that
know
or
he's
not.
alive here on Mira. Same as I know the sky's blue.
Well, we don't know what he looks like.
Oh, we never find him?
Next job like this we find, let's do it together. Once we find him, we can take turns beating on him for disappearing like that.
That's Yelv.
I mean, I don't want to ruin things, so
Fair. I guess I'll find out here eventually when it happens. When it happens, it happens.
yeah.
I got new art. I want to see if it's any good. Not really. Moving on. Thanks for that, I guess. I mean, I guess it could be useful, but that seems very...
So there's an exploit
Okay.
that you can do if you have... Well, if you're a Full Metal Jaguar, I believe is how it works out. So
Right.
if you're using... I don't remember if it's dual guns or dual swords. You can effectively use something like that outside of combat.
Right.
You know, because your health will just regen. But so you'll go from 0 TP to full TP.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
And then you can just go straight into, I think Elma teaches you Ghost Factory.
Right.
Which means, like, you are undetectable by all enemies. So all the regions that you would want to infiltrate, because there are a ton of enemies that are aggro. You know, that's one way to go about it. The way I always did it was using scale augments to reduce my the noise I generate and the vision range of enemies.
Right.
And I got around it that way, but you can just spam TP skills
Yeah, I was gonna say,
to break the game.
I hadn't even considered that. It's like, you know, that's a good point, because TC skills are really quite strong, to say the least. So it's like, you know? Alright, you don't seem like you'll attack me if I come on up here.
Well, it doesn't have a
Yeah,
red icon, so...
I guess I just always over worry. Oh, there's the scout wreckage. I'm blind.
I like that you found the very small point to where you can do what you just did.
Wasn't it nice? It's like, yeah, I've been trying to explore most of the map, because I do want all of the recon segments. There's still a few over here I have to... Oh, I missed that one I gotta grab. Like, there's enough out here that I want to grab, and it's just... I like bonuses, what can I say? Now I'm just looking at everything, because, like, yeah. You can't buy data probes by chance, by the way, can you?
No.
Okay. That's what I thought.
You can only either find them or get them as quest rewards.
Okay. So I've always been kind of hoping that you could. I didn't think you could, because that'd probably make the game a little too easy, honestly.
I think the number of probes that are in the game now, compared to the original run of it, you can do some... Well, you end up with some pretty gross totals.
Yeah.
In terms of, like, revenue and income.
As is, I still make a crazy amount, and I would even say I probably have the most broken or anything like that either, so that makes sense, yeah. Double checking there's nothing I've missed now. I don't think so, but...
Does it all require, like, really high level or...
Next chapter, yeah. Yeah, most of them are chapter 7, it looks like. It looks like 3 of them. 4 of them. I'm just double checking.
What about that green one?
That one I can do, and I'll do that one here in a second.
Oh, okay.
So, and I think it's basically down to the last 3 missions before moving on to chapter 7, which is nice. I like getting them all taken care of because it helps level up and get you money and stuff, but at the same time, it's like, boy, this... I guess that's probably my biggest complaint about the Xenoblade games, and I think that's just that I think they do really encourage you to do all the side quests. That way you're not just getting absolutely beat down when you're progressing the story. But maybe I'm wrong on that.
Well, I mean, if you don't do all the side quests, beyond a certain point, you're just drowning in them.
That's true, yeah. And I do like the games, I would like it if you didn't... It was less required, I guess. But...
Well, that's fair, but...
Yeah.
I mean, in no way is it actually required. Like, you could just...
That's true, that's true.
Go fight for, like, a solid half hour, and...
That's true.
You wouldn't need to do any of it.
That is true. I can't deny that. But it is nice to actually do the side quests, because, like I say, some of them can be really funny, and then, as we've talked about, some of them can be like, oh, man, really glad that, you didn't take a shower there. Or HP? Filter Brian for a second. Like the Back to the Future one, I did happen to really enjoy.
Fancy of you to meet us here.
Oh, Professor B?
Yeah, Professor B, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
He was fun.
Yeah, he comes back quite a bit.
Oh, does he? Okay, I'm looking forward to that then.
In a weird way, like, some of the... like, the jargon that he goes on about, if you understand, like, half of what he says, which, you know, up in the air, but...
Right.
up in the air, because, like, half of it is nonsense, but...
Right.
The other half of it is, like, conceptual. It does a lot to build toward the ending that they actually gave us, if that makes sense.
Oh, really? Okay.
So, like, him not being able to leave is... when you think about it, it's really alarming.
Yeah. I guess that makes sense.
And
I
they do
hadn't thought
actually
about that,
kind of explain what's going on with that.
yeah. Alright, I'm looking forward to seeing that
In a
more.
roundabout way, anyway.
Right. I'm still looking forward to more of that in the future, though.
Welcome back, Kairos.
Welcome back, Iris. Side quest in the game. Well, welcome back from lurking. What'd you end up doing for dinner? that I am aware of one side quest which I thought you could start very early, but I haven't seen yet, and that's like all the octopus plushies or whatever it is.
Oh, the blood lobster.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Rise of the blood lobster. So
Yeah.
I had the same problem, and there is a very specific. The only requirement to start that is having talked to a very specific NPC who never gets used for anything else.
Oh.
So, I wish I could remember, but I think they're in the administrative district. They're
I'm
close
kinda
to the eastern entrance.
All right, let's find out. I'm curious. You've intrigued me. There were double cheeseburgers, or two burgers, or 4 burgers. In your definition of the word burger, fair. Typically, though, 2 could be the most straightforward number. That's fair. Man, a burger sounds good. I already had dinner. Alright, let's look for NPCs. That you got me curious now. I've heard that mission is both fun and awful at the same time.
Hey.
I mean, I have never completed
Hello.
it, so
Fair.
Oh, about that.
that's not. I don't think that's strictly true. I think I went through
Thank
I used a guide in order to go after like the last couple,
Right.
because I think there's like 60 in total, and they're just in random places, and
Yeah.
it's kind of like it's a cool idea, but in practice it's kind of miserable.
That's what I've heard. It's like, it's neat the half, then the second half is like, I just want to be done.
Well, they didn't even let you do the second half until you can fly.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too. So I guess that might be their part of it too, where it's like you think you're done, and then they go, nope, not yet.
Hi. Thank you.
I guess worst comes to worst, I could always try to find this NPC off stream as well, so.
I mean, I'm just sitting here not doing anything, so I'm gonna look it up.
Fair. I mean, I could also look it up, so, yeah. While you do that, though, I'm gonna go, see what Sunk Leg is. And why they're rising. Oh, these weirdos.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different quest, but because there is no real prerequisite other than get through chapter 3.
Which we've definitely done.
Yeah, and so you really just have to get to the outfitter's hangar and then go south along the edge of the building without going into the building. And
Okay.
You should see the first one of the plushies.
Interesting. Okay, I'll have to check that out then. I could still be very blind, admittedly.
Okay, so I think I remember what I was. It's there's a faction that you can ally yourself with. Another race of aliens that their entire plotline starts based on whether or not you've conversed with a single NPC who never gets used for anything else. in the
Really?
game.
Huh.
Yeah.
That seems weird that they wouldn't even have you talk to them so as to
Yeah, it's an odd choice.
I guess it makes it more live, the world alive in a sense, because like, well, that's how it happens sometimes in real life too. But it's still like, I'm fine with skewing Listen, we're in a giant scale. I'm fine with skewing reality a little bit. Let's see, one of the other people, let's see, a friend of mine was in Little Shop of Horrors Community Theater. Oh, okay. One of the other people was this 14-year-old who just fell in love with Audrey 2 puppet. So meeting someone else in the cast straight up made the kid their own. Aw, that's nice. What ending was
no
it?
context for this reference.
Oh, this is a musical Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Again, this is like the thing that amuses my wife to no end of like, how do you not know what this is? I don't know. Because I live in a cave.
The person you'd probably most recognize with it was Rick Moranis, you know, shoot. The nerd in Ghostbusters, Dark Helmet.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. He's apparently coming back for Spaceballs 2. I'm hoping that doesn't suck.
Well, I heard decent things about the what do you call it? The Naked Gun reboot.
That's true. But
Hasn't made me see it, but you know.
right. I just saw the first Naked Gun like last week. I really enjoy it. I do I want to watch
two
the
more.
others.
They're so good.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm so looking forward to it. I've been meaning to watch them for a while because it's like I own them on Blu-ray, and it's like one of those where it's like, yep, one of these days I'm gonna watch it with my wife, and then we never do. So I was like, oh, okay, I just gotta start watching stuff for myself at this point, and that's something I'm slowly starting to learn. Oh, with the dark ending? I don't like the dark ending, Little Shop of Horrors. I know most people do. I do not.
They said the intended ending.
The dark ending is the intended ending.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Because there's the musical, and then there's the movie version. And apparently a lot of movie viewers also didn't like how dark it was. But most of the time these days, for like plays and stuff, you will see the intended ending.
I told you.
I mean, alright, listen. They took away the best song. You can still go listen to the best song outside of that. Like, I hear you. And that's, you know what? That's fair. That's reasonable. But, I'll just go listen to it, like, on, Spotify or something. But I still get what you mean. I'm sure there's been some kind of movie that I really liked where they took out one small thing, and it's like, aw, come on, you took out the best part.
So I have this thing.
Yeah.
It's probably just human spite.
Hey.
But in my brain, it's cranked up to like, 11. This one goes to 11. But it's when somebody recommends something to me and they don't do anything to sell me on the premise. They just say, you should see this. And
I mean,
my brain's immediate response is, well, now I'm not doing it.
That's fair. I guess I can go ahead and try Two for K-Cross. It's a musical about a botanist in New York who's working for somebody else. The store is failing. A plant that takes blood starts doing well. So he starts doing well. Hijinks ensue, and then repercussions happen to come because of his poor choices that he makes along the way.
I mean, I can only presume because you have to feed a plant blood that murder becomes involved.
Hey, how'd you guess?
I mean, that's just how this goes.
It is how it goes. Like, even K-Cross isn't even beating around the bush and said the plant wants flesh. It's like, yeah, you are correct. And yeah, as you said, it's just...
Does the plant start to sell well, or...?
Yeah, it does, actually.
Oh,
so
okay.
there's like a, I don't know what you'd call it, but like,
I'm trying to figure
call
out how, like, feeding a plant blood fixes the problem of, like, I need more money.
Well, that does play into it eventually. Like, a botanist will come along and be like, oh, can I go ahead and get the buds from your plant, and then we can go ahead and start selling them across the world. Without that context, though, I definitely do understand how it's like... And people would go ahead and, I think they would...
This is an interesting premise. Now I can chew on this, so to speak.
As I say, it is an interesting movie or play, whatever you want to call it. It's like, I enjoy it enough where it's like, I do recommend it. I just, as I said, happen to prefer the movie version. As Keikro said, it takes out the best song, but it's like, I like some hope. I don't like grim doom and darkness everywhere, alright?
I mean, my favorite musical is still Pirates of Penzance.
Pirates of Penzance is a really good one, honestly.
And now I have Gex in my head. Crank up the Gilbert and Sullivan, dude.
To be fair, when don't you have Gex in your head?
That's a fair point.
The plant becomes this attraction for actual business, which is the other part, yeah. It won't grow without blood, so. But yeah, I was just say, admittedly, and I don't know how K-Cross is going to take this, I don't think I've ever actually seen the movie. I do plan to fix in the future, but I have seen the play at least.
Is the movie so different?
Just the ending. Just the ending.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like the play came first, and that's where the intended ending came from. I think right. Oh, we're going to Jar Jar Binks' fort. I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna make that joke. We're moving on.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. But I'm still stopping the joke before it happened. I'm putting my foot down on myself.
Movie has both endings. They just didn't show the real ending in theaters because it tested so badly.
Correct. Yes. Yeah.
That's funny.
I bet I could make it from here.
So is
You
it
think
only
I
the
could-
real ending and that it was like the first ending, or it's just intended
Yeah, it
and
was
nobody likes how it was intended?
It was the first. No, a lot of people like how it was intended. That's why. At least I assume a lot of people like how it was intended, because you never see the alternative ending in plays. Someone has to put. I mean, that's true. Somebody does have to put the foot down on me. I guess it's gonna be me.
Leave it to me. Be at peace.
You think I can make that from here, right? I think I can make that from here.
Are you about to do what I think you're about to do?
Yes, and I did make it.
I am impressed. You usually have to wait until way late in the game to make that jump.
It was very close. I must have just waited till the actual last minute, because I did not think I was going to make that.
You know what's really funny is them removing the requirements, like the 3 layers of requirements on probe locations, meant that you used to not be able to do that until way late in the game.
Oh, that's true, because it's like
Because
you did
that
have
was
to, yeah.
I think it was a biological 5, or maybe it was a technological 5. Regardless, it was a 5 level, which you probably don't have at this point.
Yeah, probably wouldn't at this point. You're right. It's like, dang, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
No, it's
Yeah.
good. Like they pulled that out, which
Yeah.
you know, probably for the best.
Yeah, for the most part. I know that there's some exceptions still, like the thing over here in Administrative District that I've been waiting to be able to access and still can't.
The what now? Oh, yeah. There's a couple of there's a couple treasure chests that are still limited in that way, but
Yeah, but they're the exception, not the rule.
that's the extent of it, really.
Which really isn't too bad. And no, that was just a small little island cake Russ, where I've seen people online that you can like flip between dashing and jumping, but I think it's like a very specific mech that lets you do that. I did not use that mech. I just made it. As Punch was saying, it's like, oh, didn't know that could happen. I also did not know it could happen.
I mean, I've definitely tried to make that jump, not from that vantage point.
Right.
But there's a certain point at which you just pause the game and then fast travel somewhere else so as to not die.
Understandable. Yeah, because I think from the other side, not the prone side, I think it's a lot harder to actually make that jump.
It's impossible.
Yeah. And to be fair, Kakarus, high level enemies, as long as they're not as big as me at the moment, there's still a fair chance we can take them out. Actually, they're fine.
Skells are the equalizer.
They are really the equalizer. As big as you in this... Oh, bigger. There's something that's bigger than us, Kakarus. We saw one that was probably bigger than us just a second ago, actually. Like, there's some very, very big, indigens around here.
Yeah, the one that hangs out in the ravine is like 97, I want to say.
Yeah, I think that's correct. It's pretty high at the very least, and that's that's one of the super bosses, I should say, isn't it? It might not be too.
No, that is definitely one of the super bosses.
Okay.
His crazy damage reduction. Resistance reduction? One or the other.
Close enough for going, yeah.
Now, cripple them!
Where'd he go? Where'd the boss go? Did we kill it? Oh.
Here we go. Here we go.
I see a weak
I'll
point.
play it smart as
Blast it
fuck.
straight. Yeah, it's on now.
So, since Phil isn't here, what should we do for the next 3 weeks after tonight?
Time to buckle down. Let's stack things in our favor with an aura.
To be honest, I have no idea.
I'll rip you up.
That's fair. We can definitely think about it, because I was going to say, if there's like a, we could do Trine. I was going to say, I don't know if I've ever beat a Trine game.
Smart and buff up.
Be at peace.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll start with the first one, or?
Yeah, may as well, unless there's a preference you have, or like, you say the first one isn't very good.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
The first one established wizard surfing
Fair.
as
I'm
a
definitely
viable
down for that.
mechanic.
Yeah. I'm definitely down for that then, because it's like, it's one that how many hours did I get into Trine? It's like, I've never revisited it, but it's like, I know you were saying you really like it, so it's like, I'm definitely down for that. 7 hours, so it's like, I probably got close, but not, like, done.
Well, so one was just a really solid, just great conceptually. 2 was an excellent sequel, and then
Right.
3, they tried to do something different, and they made it 3D, which was hard for a lot of people to learn. It really kind of shifted the dynamic in an uncomfortable direction for a lot of people. And so 4, they went back to the 2D format, which
Right.
was good, but felt more hemmed in. Like, a lot of the puzzle designs only really have one solution to them,
Right.
whereas before, the puzzle design was allowing for hijinks. And I haven't played the 5th one, so
Fair.
because
I
I
mean,
don't
I'm
have it yet.
that makes sense, yeah. Still, as I say, I'm interested. I'm definitely down for trying then. Sounds like a fun time to me.
Not really planning to fight me.
Oh. This the Finian's not gonna have a good time.
Time
Take
to
it in
buckle
close.
down.
I'll play it smart and buff up.
Sorry, but could you be weaker now?
Very not good time.
It's a little too much to ask for them to have programmed an alternate approach to fights where the enemies are like, oh, you brought a giant robot to a fist fight.
Right?
I'm just gonna go. Like,
I give up. I surrender. Why do I feel like we're about to be interrupted? Oh, we are about to be interrupted. That's why.
Cairo says, I love that visual. See it again, like, this has been a thing since back in Gears. You know, you're in a team of giant robots that can just step on people.
Right. I want to know how...
what attacks you. A bunch of mechanics that are like 1/20th of your height and can do no damage to you. And occasionally heal you by throwing wrenches at you. Like,
oh, I forgot about them. That's a good point.
Why don't they have the ability to run away?
That's true. I actually forgot about those guys. It's like, no, now that you say that, you're right. I know, obviously, they couldn't go ahead and rectify that you just completely smashed them into the ground. But it's like, man, you know, after getting knocked in the back with a giant scale, I'd be completely gone. Not just saying. But I still get it, though. It's like, you know, fair enough. And we pour one out for our homies. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
It's good timing.
Thank you. Yeah, but if you don't have that water, then you can't multiply, so that doesn't seem inefficient to me. You guys currently just said you cannot multiply anymore.
The only reason they don't have water is because they're not on their own home planet.
Okay, fair enough. Then that does change it a bit.
They need something similar to it, which... I don't know. You'd think they'd have figured that out before you met them, but...
Yeah.
Here we are.
I don't think these aliens get a marriage, which, you know, alright, fair enough.
These Chozo look weird. They really do look like the
They
Chozo.
do look like, you know,
and
I didn't put that...
I appreciate it.
Yeah. I didn't put it together until K-Cross said it. It's like, these guys look familiar. It's like, oh, yep, there's that.
At least they're, you know, insects and not bird people.
That's true. They're different enough.
I'm so sick of bird people.
There's a lot of bird people. You know the one place I'd really appreciate bird people?
No?
Hollow Knight. I'd appreciate them in Hollow Knight.
That's fair.
Just because then the bird people can kill all of them.
Bird people master race.
Exactly.
No rest for the wicked.
Won't last long against this.
Okay, I guess I did just kill this guy that quickly last time. I just wanted to make sure. It's like, alright, he respawned. We're gonna double check now. Ooh, shooting stars.
Karis wants to know if you've played any Silk Song yet.
I have, actually. I've gotten a fair amount of the way, K-Cross.
It's a horse-eat-horse world.
You might want to leave.
Yeah, it's time to go. Our planet needs us. Alright, good. I just wanted the collectible up there. I think it's a perfectly okay game, K-Cross. I think it's getting a little overhyped. Okay, it's a lot overhyped. I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10 if I had to rate it. There's too many flaws with it, honestly, and quality of life things that...
What do you regard as a flaw?
Blind jumps. So, like, there's certain segments where there's spikes and enemies on platforms, but it's dark, so you cannot see further than, like, a set amount of time, spot in your distance, or, you know, your view. So you have to jump and hope that you don't hit a spike and then, you know, respawn back onto there, though.
I mean, didn't the first game have that in a couple different places?
It probably did, but I didn't like Hollow Knight either.
Oh, that's fair.
I'm one of the ones where even before it came out, I was kind of always more indifferent towards it. I know a lot of people really like Hollow Knight, and I think it's a perfectly fine game, but I think that people do dote on it a little bit too much. It's probably my main thought there, where it's like people will typically have it be their favorite, or not even their favorite. That one's subjective, so that's fair. People will say it's the best Metroidvania of all time. I just don't see it. That one's different, because it's like, you know, if somebody said it was their favorite, that's fair. I can't argue with that, because it's their favorite, so. Ledge grabs, I've noticed, are... What's the best Metroidvania of all time? I might have to say Metroid Zero Mission, Symphony of the Night, or Aria of Sorrow.
Yeah, I'd side with Symphony of the Night.
Yeah. Like, in Symphony of the Night, I did just replay it before I played Silk Song, so that one's still pretty fresh in my mind at the moment, Kakarot. There's some things that I really appreciate there that Silk Song doesn't have. No, ledge grabs in Silk Song are pretty booty. I have had so many ledge grabs where it just went, where Hornets just went, I'm not feeling it, I'm gonna drop now. It's like, what do you mean? Typically, that will happen when I'm doing the float in Silk Song Kakarot, so I'm not sure if those two are related.
To be fair, I've had plenty of ledge grabs in, like, actual Metroid games that weren't good, so...
Can you help?
That's fair, but the sheer amount of ledge grabs that I've had fail in Silk Song has been noticeable to me, where it's like, wow, this is really not programmed well.
Ledge grabbing generally is not the best mechanic.
No, and I'd agree with that, but just...
The only one I can think of that's like perfect,
right,
is Metroid Prime 3.
Okay.
And the only reason is because it's you approach the ledge that you can grab, and it's a quick time event. It's not even a quick time event. It's a sequence that happens without the player's interaction at all.
Oh, interesting. That's not so bad then.
So like it's a you just ledge grab. It just happens.
Oh, see, now that just sounds great then. That just sounds wonderful. Let's see. Actually said the Little into Silk Song would be the best time to start playing After Image again. Find a more Igavania / something Nightish Vania. In terms of the ability to grind and level, you could do worse. I mean, that's fair. I was gonna say I'm curious, and it's not like I'm opposed to harder games, obviously, Kakarot. I like the Dark Souls series. I do like doing hard mode in a lot of games. I can't remember what else, but it's like... No, I like difficulties, what I guess I'm trying to say.
I mean, this is what builds into Symphony of the Night being the best Metroidvania of all time, in my opinion. Just because the game is only as hard as you make it.
Yeah.
So like, if you could, if you wanted to, as I have done, go through the game and just punch everything to death.
That's true. So you streamed that, and it's like
That was fun. The
It was
quest
fun.
to punch Dracula.
What a horrible night to have a nosebleed. I should go ahead and do a different playthrough for something tonight next time, because every time I play something tonight, I tell myself I'm gonna do something different. And then I get to the reverse library, and I go, it's schmooze time. It's like, oh gosh.
Kairos, I don't got time to learn boss patterns. I'm 38.
That's also true.
Well, see, when you say you actually punched everything to death, there are fist weapons
yeah.
in Symphony of the Night that just augment his ability to punch. So, yeah, I actually punched everything to death. I actually sat in the inverse library and farmed the Fist of Tulkas so that I could punch Dracula to death in sweet combos.
Mia, you again?
I also, did it specifically because it's a Lord of the Rings reference.
It is a Lord of the Rings reference, yeah.
Okay.
No, Mia, go home.
I punch things, and then I also used the Tetra Spirit because magic isn't cheating.
No, yeah.
Tetra Spirit, not Tetra Sphere. Can't remember what the basic is. It's something Spirit for the single iteration of the spell.
Yeah. I can't remember what it's called now either. Dark Metamorphosis? No, I think
No. That's the passive buff that any enemy that sheds blood on you heals you.
That's right. I forgot about that.
It's Tetra like Earth, it's Tetra like 4.
I'm blanking on what it is now too. I just played it a couple days
because the spell is just 4 spirits.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I don't remember what it is now. I know what you're talking about.
I can tell you what the input for it is because muscle memory.
That's fair. I understand.
It's back, forward, up, down, attack. As opposed to Tetra Spirit, which is hold up and then roll forward, down, and then attack.
I'm just awful with fighting game inputs.
This is the only game that I have fighting game inputs. That's how much I like Symphony of the Night.
It's a great game, it really is. You just have fun doing it, and it's not the thing. As you said, you can make it as hard as you want. But if you're just playing
Soul Steel, which is back, forward, roll to back, forward.
Yeah.
Which is a dumb input, but
yeah, there's some silly inputs, but I mean, hey, at least Shield Rod is easy to use, right?
Oh yeah. Hold 2 buttons, win game.
Yeah, and as I say, Shield Rod's kind of broken too.
Shield Rod is the most broken.
Yeah.
Of anything in that game.
Yeah.
You can go out of your way to farm the best sword in the game and spend hours of your life to do so, or you could just Shield Rod.
That's true, yeah.
And be immortal.
Yeah, that's true. It is really fun to grab the best sword in the game, though. One of these days, I'm not going to use the shmoo strap.
So the existence of the best sword in the game tends to break the randomizer entirely.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah, well, because, that it has the lowest drop percentage of any weapon on the table.
Right.
Which, when you change the table in any way, shape, or form, it is no longer the lowest weapon.
I was going to say, if it goes into something that's super common, it's like, oh, hey, there you go, game's done.
Pretty much. That's fine. She's a robot.
It's true, and also Bird all of a sudden.
Bird. That's fine. She's still a robot.
That's... Honestly, I'm fine with just letting Mia die. Just being honest here. We told her to stay home, and she went, LOL. No. All right. You know what? Fine. Actions has consequences. See ya.
You know, I can't be mad at Mia. Like, I understand it.
I mean, I do and I don't.
She effectively had a desk job.
I
So
mean,
she
yeah.
wanted adventure, and now adventure has found her. And it will continue to find her until she decides to go home.
That's true. If she ever decides to go home.
It's gonna take her a while.
Yeah. You're not wrong, though. It is kind of endearing just to have her never really... Oh, don't want to fight... Hey, there's that thing you were talking about. I don't want to fight that.
Oh, you're right. It's only 91. Only 91.
Only. I don't want to fight it. It's scary. I will say, while I don't like the new mech that much, I do like its running animation more. I'd much rather that than transforming into a car, personally.
That's a hidden, like a somewhat hidden mechanic that I appreciate.
What's the hidden mechanic?
When you just were looking at that level 91 enemy,
Yeah.
part of its emblem was a silver crown.
Right.
The crown on any one of the tyrants signifies the number of times that tyrant has defeated a blade operative globally.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like they keep a tally of who you lose to.
Oh, I didn't realize that. That's kind of great.
So it's I actually pulled it up. So it's no crown is it's like between 0 and 268.
Right.
Bronze is 100. Oh wait, no, hang on, that's backwards. Okay, no, it's actually wins plus losses.
Okay.
So no crown is 202 to 268.
Okay.
Bronze is 135 to 201. Silver is 68 to 134. And golden is 1 to 67.
Dang. I wonder which ones are gold now, then, because it's like, I'm assuming once people learn how to grind them, they get ground pretty quickly, honestly.
Honestly, I think some of the really, like the super bosses still have a tremendous track record of throwing people off anyway.
I could see that, yeah. Oh, there's that bird again. I don't like that it has a pussing back, not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's just they all do that.
Alright.
It's weird. It's a weak spot.
Oh, okay, that makes...
They're a Ridge Racer enemy. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, okay, I'll hit the crab in its weak spot. For massive damage.
Thank you. That was the joke I was making.
I know. I will help. I just hope the 51 doesn't come down here.
I think as long as you kill the bird, it's fine.
Fair. Alright, Mia, let's talk. Again.
So I will say, Mia finding adventure, endearing. Mia asking you for random components,
Hmm.
and then wandering off before paying you, less endearing.
True. She's like the entitled, spoiled, first rich girl. It's like, she gets whatever she wants from her dad, and unfortunately, we're her dad. Oh good, we didn't have to pay her this time. That's refreshing. I guess the last thing.
Kairos writes, I really think instead of getting out of the mech, you should be able to have the mech crouch and lean over really far to talk to people on the ground. Because A, it would be more efficient, and B, cute.
Both of these are true statements, and I support it, K-Cross.
It's not like we haven't demonstrated that every skell has a PA system.
That's true.
So, like, you don't even have to lean over. You just have speakers to project what you're saying to people outside of the skell.
Yeah. And the other thing about that, it would be useful. You can go ahead and flick people when they're stupid, like Mia. But gently, so she doesn't die. Hopefully. Oh, that's a little 55.
Oh,
I think I...
welcome to here.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to go down there or not. I don't want to.
Good plan.
Yeah. I probably could take it in my skill, but, I'm not going to risk it either. This seems like a bad long-term plan. Oh! Another bad long-term plan.
Are you aware of the camera controls?
Yes, but I always forget about them. And now I'm trying to remember how to do the camera controls.
So, left bumper and hold back
That's
on the
right, yeah.
right stick. There you go.
That probably would be very good for skills at the moment. I appreciate the reminder. I always forget those exist for some reason.
I definitely went through at least my first entire playthrough without ever learning that because the game did nothing to teach it to me.
Does it really not?
No.
Dang.
It's in the manual, but, you know, there's a
yeah.
lot in the manual.
There's a lot in the manual, that's true. Okay, I'm going around.
Somebody should have told Monolith that, you know,
We can't.
the kind of person who would
Horse
read
world.
the Mech Warrior manual from, like, the early 2000s. They grew up. They have jobs now.
That's yeah. Show me on the screen the pretty pictures. Taking out of the mech. Oh no, kicker us. We already read that. I forgot. Yeah.
I enjoy that you went the exact same route that I did to solve this problem.
Horse world.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with that either. Please let me target the right one. Thank you.
Destroy.
Get out of here.
You want to play with the big boys?
Sorry, but could you
I mean, listen. They give us a giant mech. What are they gonna expect us to do? Not use it?
will not
You want to play with the big boys?
Don't follow those guys.
Fight like children. Sorry, but could you be weaker now? Ha! One shot. You see that?
Actually, while I'm thinking about it, Kakarot, if you wanted to join us for Trine next weekend, you'd be more than welcome.
That's true. We have room for a third.
Yeah.
Target acquired.
Try this on for size. Here we go.
See ya. Get out of here.
Oh, it's cockpit time.
Smart and buff up.
I forgot to press B. It worked
It's
out.
okay. He died in the middle of
He
it.
died, right? But it all works out. There we go. Okay. Oh, I guess we have to get out. Alright, fine. I mean, I have a scale. Can I just blast the door open? That's a reasonable request, right?
It should be.
It should be.
It should always be an option.
It should be.
Oh.
What's
Yeah,
up?
you either need visibility reduction augments or... Well, I guess you could get the key from that guy up top. That might work.
I should be able to get up there, I think. Eh.
I don't know if you
Eh.
can, but...
Eh.
No! That might work.
I'll have to try
I
again.
mean, from that platform you can go in there.
Oh, that's a good point. I hadn't thought about that.
So you can also just climb the tower, but...
Hold on, I think we gotta take care of some... Yeah, it's like,
front, though.
if he wants to fight so badly, we'll entertain him.
Close quarters. Get out of here!
You see that?
Yeah, we'll just jump back up there here in a second and
You apart.
just grab the key and go.
Stack things in our favor with an aura.
I was not expecting that to work, but I'm kind of glad it does.
Class 1 against death. I'm on a roll. Open fire.
Be at peace. Yeah.
I'm taking a shot from above.
I probably shouldn't find it so amusing to hear it. Be at peace and then machine gun fire.
I don't know. I find it amusing too, so I understand entirely.
Be a boss.
You see that? Time to buckle down. Let's stack things in our favor with an aura. Be at peace. See ya.
Here we go.
I see a weak point. Those skills were indisputably superior.
I will say, I do appreciate that your teammates can auto scale insurance every time.
Yes. Thank goodness.
Right? Otherwise, I think that'd be miserable. I just want in there again. Fine.
Just take the stairs, Max.
No, I want the scale!
Before you fall off the cliff and have to...
Stop! Alright, fine, we'll take the stairs. It's still worth a shot, though. Hey, at least we killed them all with the scale. That's what really matters, right?
Yeah.
The question is, can I even easily get back in the scale?
I mean, you have the option to return to Skell
Do you? What's... I guess I always forget about that.
on the pause menu.
Really?
Yeah. Under party.
Oh, dang, I always forget that's an option. Alright. Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I wonder how many people forget that's an option.
Well, you only need to abuse it like once to really ingrain that it is available.
Fair, that makes sense, yeah.
It's also really useful if you just killed one of the tyrants,
Right?
because returning to Skell refreshes most of the enemies in the area.
Oh, does it?
Or at least it used to. I don't know if it still does to that extent.
I'd imagine it still does, honestly. Also, I find it interesting that they expect you... I mean, I guess with the scale it makes sense, but I find it interesting they expect you to do this for a level 30 mission, though, is what I was trying to say.
Well, levels are kind of all over the place.
I mean, that's true, yeah. I mean, a little bit surprised, actually, yeah. I don't like their faces, and I've only really just now noticed the faces with these guys. Let me rephrase that.
Oh, they haven't really shown you the prone faces for the most part.
Fair.
So
That makes sense then.
I agree. I have never enjoyed the prone modeling.
Yeah, specifically their mouth. That's really what I don't like.
I just don't understand it.
I mean, that's fair too.
Maybe if I could see the concept art where they explain why it is the way it is, but...
That's a good point. I guess I could always check my collector's edition. I think that came with a concept art, if I remember correctly. I want to know why the women are so much smaller than the men, though.
Japan?
Alright.
I don't have a good answer for you.
That's fair. I was just thinking about that and going, dang, they're like a lot smaller. And now we can leave and come back to this segment when we've leveled up more. I think, unfortunately, we have 2 more quests I'd like to do first, and those are level 32? Oh, level 10 and 32. Okay. I think this might be the last one for night, because it's getting close to midnight now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 11:36.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think after I finish this quest, I'm ready to wrap up. What about you, Punch?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright. Then next week we'll do Trine, so I'm gonna write that so I don't forget it, because otherwise I'm gonna forget it.
I hope I provided useful commentary.
Hey, I mean, you're my friend. Of course you did. You also gave me hints. You gave me advice. I enjoyed this, honestly. I was gonna say.
I can do this again. This was fun. So
I was gonna say, if you ever want me to do something similar, just let me know. I'm definitely down for it, because it's like, since you did this for me, so I definitely have no problem with it.
You know, that's something I'm I don't know. The whole like 48 Discord was supposed to be a group of streamers.
Right.
You remember, you were there.
Yeah.
Everybody turned in their keyboards and desks.
It's hard to want to continue streaming without people being there sometimes, honestly. It's like, it's a fun thing to do, but I can understand why people...
Well, so, I mean, that's not even... It's... There are a lot of games where, like, okay, sure, it would be fun to experience this with people looking over my shoulder.
Right.
But, like, experiencing it functionally on my own.
Right.
But, I mean, from the beginning, I always just wanted to collaborate with other people, and nobody else... I mean, everybody else wanted to be, you know, top billing in whatever it is that they're doing, which I understand, but, like...
Right. Not what you wanted. It's like, I
just wanted to have fun with my friends.
Yeah, and I get that. I'm definitely down for just having fun with you as well. So it's like, yeah, what I'm trying to say is, I agree. I'm down for that.
Fair.
Yeah, as I say, if you ever think of anything that you want to collab on, just let me know, because I'm always down for that. So.
Okay.
Yeah, as I say, if you want to
do... We already do that, like, once a year, so...
That's true. Good point.
And that's honestly, a lot, so...
It is a lot. I have kind of been thinking about doing some... Honestly, if Tales of Symphonia had online, I think that'd be a fun one to do, but it
I
doesn't.
mean, it
so.
technically does in that,
Does it?
you know, Steam Remote Play is a thing.
I'm going to add that to... Hold on. I'm going to add that to my wish list for when it goes on sale. I would not be opposed to...
I mean, I have it, so...
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
of two minds, though, because, like... One, it's the PS2 version of the game, and that makes it
Yeah.
harder.
Yeah. Harder and less frames.
Is it less frames?
The GameCube version's the only one with 60 FPS.
What?
Yeah, no. Ever since they... So... Ever
That
since they
explains
did,
so much.
Yeah. Ever since they've done the PS2 version, they have refused to do 60 FPS, and none of us know why.
Well, it's weird, because, like, the PS2 version has more voiced cutscenes.
It does have more voice cutscenes. My best guess is because the GameCube was more powerful. I mean, it was more powerful, and they just didn't want to put the effort in after. It's like, we know people love this game, just shove it out.
Well, that's unfortunately fair.
Yeah, like, it makes me sad,
Stop excelling.
but it's also probably true. I will say all the somewhat famous voice actors for this game are fascinating. Because, like, obviously HB is voiced by Albert Wesker, which is fascinating in and of itself as well.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that until Gaius told me a while ago. It's just
Oh yeah, because fighting games. So
Fighting-
obviously
yeah.
he's gonna recognize the guy.
yeah. Just there's just been so many weird voice actors I've found, and like last year when I was doing Final Fantasy 13, you probably want to know. There's a kids show called Phineas and Ferb, but Hope is voiced by one of the main characters from that, and it's like that's weird. So
That's funny.
it is funny. And then another. So I found this one out myself. Just we'll wrap up after this. So for Final Fantasy 13 2, one of the main characters is voiced by Max Goof from Goofy. So it's like that's okay. Here we are. That's a thing. So it's just interesting always to me to find voice actors such as Bucket Man.
Renee, I'm gonna butcher his name. Yeah, I'd have to like look at it, and then it would still be wrong, because
But
French.
yeah, but I get what you mean. It's just I've been watching some Fallout New Vegas stuff again lately. It's like, oh, yep, there's Odo. It's like now that you pointed it out, it's like, yep, that is absolutely Odo. More accurately, back
Yeah.
when
Yeah, Kairos, Mr. House.
yeah,
is
Mr.
Odo.
House. Yeah.
He always has been. He did it. It's like that's why Mr. House is so compelling. It's because it's him.
I did not know that until this summer charity stream either, K-Cross. Yeah, he's in Fallout New Vegas. He's Mr. House.
Never finished Oblivion, but I remember pulling it up once to show my dad who was voicing the Emperor. Oh, who was voicing the Emperor?
Yeah.
Yes.
You may as well show him Fallout New Vegas then, because he gets so many more lines than Patrick Stewart did for Oblivion.
Yeah, that's true.
But, okay, I'm going to wrap it up here, because it is bedtime. I gotta get to Mass tomorrow. So, thank you for joining me, Punch. This was nice, honestly, and
yeah,
we'll have to do this again sometimes, because, like, if we watch you next time, or we watch Phil, I'm down for that, too. So,
sweet.
So, alright, I will talk to you later. Thank you, Punch. I appreciate you being here.
Good night.
All right. Good night. God bless. All right. I'm going to head out. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'll probably be back tomorrow with something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But thank you very much, everybody, for being here. There's one thing I should check. Hold on. Yeah. We'll go ahead and So, what I'm trying to say is, we're going to raid into a streamer I'm not aware of, admittedly. But P. Tony and Yenza are part of the reach raid train, we're gonna raid into that. So as to get it connected and show support for them. So we're going to get that set up. I think somebody wanted our raid call to be I forgot the raid call. I'm going with I forgot the raid call being our raid call. I kind of like that. It's very me. So yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and raid into their. Yeah, we'll do that. I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna cower it out. I cowered out a lot. I think I'm gonna cower it out. I'm gonna cower it out. I'm just gonna end it. Good night, guys. God bless. I'll see you later.